Hey there folks, Baltasaro back again with some more Pokemon Silver. In the last episode, we did quite a bit here in Ecruteak City. We went to the basement of the Burn Tower, awoke 3 legendary Pokemon, fought some girls in kimonos, and got the HM for Surf. Good times. In this episode, we're going to be taking down the Ecruteak City Gym. And the gym leader Morty, the mystical seer of the future. Yes, of course that name is a little deceiving. This is actually a ghost-type gym. Now, I'm going to explain my strategy in this gym while we talk to this guy and fight him. I do have Vulpix leading off the party. Of course, that's just to get some experience on her, because she is quite underleveled as we take down, or at least we attempt to take down Sage. Bing! See, that's a good Sage name. You might remember from the Sprout Tower, I was dissing a lot of the Sages there that just didn't have cool names. This guy's got it right with Ping. Now, this is primarily a ghost-type gym. Basically, all the trainers here have ghost-type Pokemon, which actually might, as you can see right there, Kenya is normal flying type, and being part normal type, he is unaffected by ghost moves. And they really did not put a lot of thought into this gym, because not very many Pokemon in this gym know moves that aren't ghost-type moves. So if you have a normal type, a lot of these Pokemon can't damage you at all, or can only use 1 or 2 moves that are going to damage you. So this gym is actually going to be kind of a joke for us, and a lot of easy experience for Kyubi in her quest to level back. Ooh, we are not going to attack this thing, just because we are going to be continuing to switch back to Kenya. Of course, Fury Attack would be no good to us here, considering it wouldn't affect these ghost Pokemon either. But considering we have Peck, and for some reason using a beak instead of like a fist or something totally counts, we can take these Pokemon down fairly easily. So now we are just tasked with, I'm not even, should I bother? Yeah, we need the experience. There are quite a few trainers here. None of them are avoidable. I guess I'll explain the floor of this place once we defeat Sage Ping. I don't know. I guess this guy does just have a bunch of Ghastly. I may skip the rest of this fight if it gets to drag on. But considering doesn't affect Kenya. One thing that a lot of these gym trainers will try to do is trap the Pokemon you have out with Mean Look. Mean Look makes it so you can't switch out, basically, which can be kind of handy. The gym trainers don't really get it right, just because they don't really have the proper Pokemon with the proper movesets to make it work. The gym leader puts it to a little better use, but we'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, basically, a lot of these guys have ghost moves and no other way to damage opponents. I don't know what they were thinking when they put this gym together. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I guess not everybody has a normal type. But yeah, if you have any normal flying type, you're basically set for this gym, considering that basically a lot of what you're going to see are Ghastly, Haunter, and then of course Gengar when you fight the boss. I'm just going to leave Kenya out because I'm tired of fighting Ping and his 5 freaking Ghastly. Just I'm sorry. I have the rooster. 5 fucking Ghastly. As Kenya gets a crap load more experience, and we finally defeat Sage Ping. Ah, well done. Yeah. Oh, you got some decent money for a monk. Let's just go right up to this woman. The pattern here... Stumped by our invisible floor? Not really, I've played this game before. Defeat me if you want a hint. Basically, I'll be going over the pattern. It's simple enough to understand. Basically, if you don't follow the correct that is a scary-looking woman. Medium Grace. Finally, something a little more substantial than 5 Ghastly. I mean, God. Really, man? Of course, she's not going to fare much better than Ping, just because use Mean Look. It doesn't really matter. Of course, the effects of Mean Look go away when the Pokemon that used it dies. So, of course, you can see when we knock out this Haunter, and that's really going to pan out. See, that's one thing that I feel like that's part of the strategy. They try to trap you with Mean Look so that they can use Curse, and you can't switch out to make the effects go away. But honestly, they use it when they have less than half their HP. It just makes no damn sense. God. The level of incompetence of these trainers is too damn high. I don't know how many of you guys, get that reference. Now it's like 3 in the morning. I'm trying to rattle off a good bit of recording that I can have on hand, because I'm actually traveling. Traveling quite a bit this weekend, and you doing my job for me. You know, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. As Kyubi grows to level 17, and Kenya gets another obnoxious amount of experience. I feel like Kenya is just going to be ridiculously overpowered by the end of this gym. What? And we get a little more money than last time, but basically, yeah, if you just follow a 90-degree angle from trainer to trainer, you're set. I spent the spring with my Pokémon. Then summer, fall, and winter. Then spring came again. We have lived together for a long time. 1 year. Spring, summer, fall, winter, spring. That's 1 year, Jeffrey. And see, Jeffrey, you're not a real sage. Like, you think a year is a long time. Your name is Jeffrey. Like, go back to selling vacuum cleaners. I'm not saying there's anything. I'm not. I don't know. If you're a vacuum cleaner salesman, I'm not saying that you're that's cool. Like, I'm always impressed with salesmen. I feel like I couldn't talk a person dying of thirst into drinking a glass of water. I really like to see a good salesman at work. I was just being silly as we defeat Sage Jeffrey. I feel like I was doing a lot of backpedaling there when I really didn't have to. Wins and losses, I experienced both. You didn't experience any victory there, bro. Okay, now I shall win. No, you shall not. Unless you have something that knows a non-ghost type move, Medium Martha. Oh, kind of a cool alliteration there. Medium Martha. What about Sage Sandy? Okay, now I'm being ridiculous. No, you don't get to attack. You don't get to attack, Kyubi. You just get to be out at the beginning, so you can soak up the experience. Doesn't affect Kenya. You can't beat Kenya. You just can't. I feel like no other gym in this game will we be able to get through the entire damn thing without a single Pokemon taking 1 hit point of damage. This is pretty great. So if you haven't picked up a normal type by this point, if you are playing along, I would suggest even just randomly grabbing like a Sentret or something and teaching it Surf if you got the HM. Oh god, what did I do? What have I done? I did not mean to do that. See, this is what you get when you don't think. Luckily, whatever the hell it tried to do, it failed. So we just get to throw out Kenya. I'm actually lucky it didn't throw out Mean Look or something, and use Curse. Does it really matter? No. We're going to use Peck, and the Curse is just going to go away. Enemy Haunter faints, and Kyubi grows to level 18. Well done. As Kenya, you're not going to quite level up yet. And now she has another Ghastly, interestingly enough. Now we will throw Kyubi back out there, but we're going to remember to take her out when all is said and done, or should I say, basically the minute she comes out, because you're just, actually at level 18 she might be able to hold her own, but I don't want to risk it. I just don't want to risk it. So go Kenya. And yeah, I mean, I wish kind of like, maybe these trainers can kind of know they're screwed and just say, Medium Martha gave up. Medium Martha knew there was no point to continuing, and you can just automatically win. Alrighty, Kenya's going to pick up Pursuit here. I think I actually I'll get rid of Growl for that. Pursuit is a Dark-type move, not very powerful in itself, but it does double damage if the Pokemon you're using it on switches out, so that can be kind of handy. I lost. I might keep that around just for type coverage, but you never know. Alrighty, now I did take the liberty of healing up my Pokemon, if anything, just to get the PP we lost back. Good of you to have come. Here in Ecruteak, Pokemon have been revered. It is said that legendary Pokemon will appear to the truly powerful trainers. I believed that tale, so I have secretly trained here all my life. Secretly? Seriously? Just barged in the door Found you. As a result, I can now see what others cannot. Just a bit more. With a little more, I could see a future in which I meet the legendary Pokémon. Oh, you mean the ones that, like, you know, I totally woke up, like, 3 seconds ago? You're going to help me reach that level. If by that level you mean a new low, then yes. Yes, I am going to help you reach that level. This is Morty. He has 4 Pokemon, the first being a Ghastly, level 21 with the moves Lick, Spite, Curse, and Mean Look. Basically, quite a few of his Pokemon are basically the same story as everyone else in this gym. If you have a normal type, you are just fine. There's nothing he can do against you with 3/4 of his Pokemon. Basically, we're just going to be able to use Peck here and take down his Ghastly. Not that big of a deal. Basically, another trying to trap you with Curse and Mean Look. Same old story, we've seen it before. Not a big deal. His next Pokemon is a Haunter, one of 2 Haunter. This one, level 21, with the moves Hypnosis, Curse, Mimic, and Nightshade. Again, not a very good Haunter. Basically, if you have a normal type, you're going to be fine. What it's going to try to do is try to put you to sleep, and then use Curse so you can't do anything about it, or it'll just use Curse right away, which, to that, Kenya says, no. We can take down this Haunter no problem, and Kyuubi grows to level 19. Nice! And Confuse Ray. Interesting enough. Why not? I'm sure we have a... yeah, we'll get rid of Tail Whip. Ultimately useless move. And replace it with Confuse Ray. Not bad. Alright, and Kenya gets some experience too. Not bad at all. And now he's actually going to throw out his Gengar. Level 25 with the moves Mean Look, Shadow Ball, Dream Eater, and Hypnosis. We'll chance it. This is actually a little bit tougher of a Pokemon. What this thing is going to try to do is use Hypnosis and then Dream Eater the hell out of your Pokemon, which is actually not a bad strategy if it can hit with Hypnosis. Now, before we went to this gym, that's actually one thing that, sorry guys, I forgot to mention, excuse me, before I went to the gym here. I went to the Pokemart and I picked up a crap ton of Awakenings. As you can see, this guy can basically sweep through your team with Dream Eater if he can keep hitting with Hypnosis. Of course, Hypnosis only has a 55% chance of hitting, but once it has you asleep, excuse me, wow, you just cycle around all the pockets there. It can use Dream Eater, which does a crap ton of damage, and allows it to... it basically sucks HP, a lot like Leech Life. So it can basically heal itself and do a crap load of damage. So, can definitely be dangerous, but if you have a bunch of Awakening, or full heals for that matter, or whatever that damn berry is that wakes Pokemon up, you're just fine. But definitely, if you don't have any of those items, you can kind of be screwed if you can't sweep through this thing quickly enough. Like I said at the beginning of the gym, Dark types and Dark types, yeah, are very well suited for this guy. You can pretty much sweep through it pretty quickly. Pursuit wouldn't do us very much good, and wow, not bad at all. And wow, Kenya is even more over-leveled. God, this is ridiculous. Kenya, you just need to stop. His next Pokemon is a Haunter. Level 23 with the moves Mean Look, Spite, Mimic, and Nightshade. If you're through the Gengar, you're through the tough part of the battle. This is another average Haunter. Another just trying to trap you with Mean Look, and then it'll use Spite to try to take away all your PP, leaving you on... excuse me. And then, that's basically the extent of it. I'm going to give someone... for God's sake, I'm going to give someone else the chance to shine here. Because honestly, Kenya's had too much damn airtime. Use Nightshade. It doesn't really matter. This is actually a little more of a fair fight, but I still don't feel like it's going to bode all that well for Haunter. Really? You're faster? You're faster? Oh, actually, yeah. Bayleaf is kind of slow. Let's see. I don't feel like Razor Leaf is actually going to do all that much. Is Bayleaf going to die here? Yeah, Bayleaf is going to die. And of course, Haunter with a poison subtype resists grass moves. I'm kind of putting on autopilot here once I got past the Gengar. My apologies for that, but Volt Sheep should be just fine. I really like that. I kind of like Volt Sheep. But let's see what we can do with Thundershot. And really, faster than an electric sheep. Well, oh well. Let's see what Thundershot can do. Not a whole lot. Okay. I think we can withstand one more Nightshade, right? Come on, 1 HP. Well, oh wow, 5 HP. There we go. I hate to be going item crazy all up on this guy's ass, but you know, when you need a super potion, you need a super potion. I'd like to see Volt Sheep come out with the W here, so we will recover 50 HP, and you know what? Do your worst, man. Do your worst with the Nightshade. I don't care. As long as you don't get a critical, you're dead here. As you can see, gym leaders not as likely to use recovery items as they were in Emerald, which is something I definitely appreciate. You don't see the damn full restores, or the hyper potions, or anything. And as we divvy up the experience here, Leader Morty is defeated. I'm not good enough yet. Huh, but how long have you had your Pokemon, dude? Is it more than 4 hours? I'm awesome and you suck. Okay, alright, this badge is yours. And we send some more money to Mom. Actually, I feel like Mom has a shitload of money at this point. You can always check up on how much money you have saved up with your mom by giving her a call. Anyways, we receive Fog Badge. By having Fog Badge, Pokemon up to level 50 will obey you. Also, Pokemon that know Surf will be able to use that move anytime. I want you to have this too. And we receive TM30 from this guy. And then Shadow Ball, not a bad ghost move actually. It causes damage and may reduce special defense. Use it if it appeals to you. I may not. Quick way to get to the end of this here is just to jump into the abyss. But now that we have the gym defeated, I feel like before we move on to the next town, we are going to call it an episode. But if you did like this episode, by all means, like the video, send me a comment, let me know what you liked. Follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. You know the deal. If you do anything, just show up next time. I'm Baltasara. I love you guys, and I'll be seeing you very, very soon.